Okay, I think now I think I'm live. I was talking away to myself thinking I was live. And I was not live. That was a moment. All right. Here we go. Let's see. It's just swirling. Hi, Darla. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Carla. All right. Mike just told me that Amazon left stuff at the door. I will. Hi, Rebecca C. Be right. Hey, Colleen. I will be right back. Just give me 1 second while I turn off this iron and I go grab whatever's on the porch so it doesn't sit out there.
I don't know, baby.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Here, just set them right there. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Amazon, confusing recipients for I don't know how many years. Thanks. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, ladies. Robin, Eileen, Chicklean's in the house, Kathy, Dorinda. Okay, let me get out my brain. So for those of you who are keeping score, this is very, very, very late for me. This is last month's colors, essentially, that are finally going out. And most of you in the room have already purchased your colors, and you're paid. And some of them will be going out tomorrow, and the rest will be going out on Monday. I am sorry for the delays. Good news. Nope, it's not an unboxing. I did get a number of things from Amazon, but it's all stuff going into the dye vats. You guys won't find any of that interesting. What do I color? What color are you? This one is for the January color of the month, which should have been released a week ago. We had dye vat problems. We had motivation issues. We had everything. So this is the December mid-month mini. It is the multi-pack, which is, here we go. I've got it. It is, the winter colors are pink. Hold on. The cocoa brown, hunter green, black, burgundy, where does the gray, and then midnight. The only one of these colors with the sparkle in is the midnight, and then it comes with 15 sheets of gray. Most of you have already paid for and will be receiving this. I don't have any black available for sale individually, Carla, but I will notify you before it goes live in the shot. So, Eileen, you were already prepaid. You paid your invoice way at the beginning of the month. So this is already paid for and will be on its way to you shortly. This is what it looks like packed up for you ladies. So I just wanted to get through that real quick. And then we have this month's, this is the color for January, which should have been out a week ago. Rebecca, let me make sure that you don't already have, because I know you're on the list for something. Hold the phone. Okay. It looks like you are paid, but let me double check. I'm pretty sure you're paid, honey, for both. Candy's pay. Candy. I don't know that. Hold on. Let me pop on there. I only have one unpaid invoice. So if you were previously invoiced, there's only one of them that, and I'm not going to be like, so-and-so, you haven't paid. I just making sure. Because I was in here earlier, but I didn't look at specifically who I needed to never email to make sure they were still interested, because there has been a delay, and I get that that's a sometimes, then it doesn't work out for you. Okay, let me, come on, load up. Don't be slow. Do what I need you to do. Why are you only loading part of your stuff? Must be difficult. Did you change the way you do things now so that you made it harder for stuff to get to? I don't want to send money, and I don't want to see my recent activity. Where's the rest of the stuff that loads on the side? Where are my invoices and stuff? Oh. I'm confused. Oh my God, they changed everything. Where is everything? Okay, hold the phone. I'm being confused. View all actions. Well, let's try going here. Why is nothing happening? Okay. Hi, Janie. Yes, I will be taking orders tonight, just as soon as I figure out what the hell's going on right here. Hold on, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. This is not what this looked like earlier today. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, here we go. Oh, good Lord. It was so much easier when it was just a thing down the side of the page. Heavens to Betsy. Okay. So what I want is unpaid. All right. Why do you have to move things? Why are you so difficult? You should not be this difficult. All I'm saying. How you have always been so easy to use. I do not understand you. Okay, so I want to search. No, that's not what I want to. Really? It's being so difficult. I am so sorry, you guys. I was in here earlier today and none of this looked like this. None of it. What kind of shenanigans is this? Change it in the middle of the day with no warning. Maybe I did get an email, but I don't always look at this stuff on my Gmail. I should probably pay more attention. There we go. Okay. What was this for? Almost done. Okay. 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 It's a new year. Okay, Dorinda, let me get you on the list there. I'm not trying to ignore you guys, I promise. Dorinda, or so you want the color of the month or the mid-month mini with all the colors? Dorinda. And Janie's in the house, and let's see. Hi, Melissa. Yeah. And Robin, I think I said hi to Robin, but if I didn't, you want both? Okay. Color of the month, 10 Dawn, and mid-month mini multi pack. Okay, so that is 18, 15, and that's 3. I can do this. Okay, so you're okay. Ooh, yeah, I know you're doing that whole room, right? The mid-month mini with all the colors is $18.50, and it's only available for sale. What is today? Through the weekend. On Tuesday, it's going live in my shop. Pan? She keeps serious tans. Did Darla hold on? Now I'm not on live chat either. Oh my god. I am epic failing at an epic level. Porch exchange. Kathy wants both also? Okay. That's Kathy B, right? Let me make sure you're not already on the list, hon. It's been a while, so I want to make sure nobody forgets what they're, you know. So Kathy B, color of the month, and the mid-month mini pack. And it's Tentative Dawn, 50, and then 18.50. Yeah, when they go into the store, they're a different price. And Robin is back with us. Oh, yay, smelling is good. Hey, Lynn, how are you? You like to spend Kathy's money and Colleen's money. You're very much a high quality enabler is all I'm saying. All right, so let's have a look at this. Let me get a little extra light here. Let me see if this light's going to work for us today or if it's just going to create issues. Oh, that's right in my face. I like it. Okay. Because now I am definitely in a big old corner. I moved my room around. I did a grown-up thing. So this is what the pack looks like packed up. This color is called Tentative Dawn or Winter Morning. I have not fully decided what it's going to be called when it hits the shop. And then this is the tea-dyed portion. So let's have a look at what this entails. And Melissa loves to spend her husband's money. I think most wives do. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's start with the tea-dyed portion because it is small, but I think mighty. I think this one portion of this is not tea-dyed. I thought the color was fine the way it is, and I did test it. It came out a little bit darker, and I did like it, but this is rice paper, and it is very fine. It's got a kind of a waxy on the background, and I think that's what helped it hold up to the die. And I will tea dye some of it as an experiment, like a larger batch. But this component of the tea dyed section is au natural. So there's 3 sheets of this large rice paper. Let me see if I can find the package and tell you how big it is. Hold the phone. They're big sheets. So it's, well, there's, tells me how many sheets in the package. Let's see if the package, it's in Chinese. I don't know. Where's my pumpkin? Come here, pumpkin. In the pumpkin is the measuring tape. We can get this. So this way it is 15 inches. And this way it is approximately 13 inches. So it's a good size sheet. Could be fun for collage, mixed media, you know, I don't know, just fun to play with. That's what I thought. I hear ya. Darla knows how the naked rice paper. So this is, I've used some forms that I used a rice paper like this. This is for practicing calligraphy, actually. It's for grade schoolers who, you know, you're just learning. So it'd be good for any number of things. I just thought it would be a fun thing to have in the kit. Now, some people have been saying they would like more tea dyed paper in this. So I put in 15 sheets this time. This is a medium, a light to medium paper with light to medium markings. Generally speaking, there are a few darker ones, a few with a few more markings. But overall, so 15 sheets of tea dyed paper, the 3 sheets of rice paper, 1 sheet of music paper, and it's out of a book, so some of it may have text on it. I found a whole book of music that was like lessons in different composers and stuff. So I put in a sheet of that. You got 2 sheets of the steno paper and 3 sheets of the line paper, but because I'm in a weird place with my dyeing. Ooh, we're getting a lesson. Ooh, look at Darla. Darla knows all the things. Janie's been married for 40 years. Holy cow. I only lasted a total of 13. We were in the relationship for 13. We were married for 11 years. It's coming in your kit, Robin. I have quite a bit more than I need. If you guys would like to get a few extra sheets, let me know, and I'll look at how much I actually have, and I can tell you how many sheets I can safely part with. But so that is it. I know this feels a little skimpy and stark, but I was trying to keep it simple this time out and give you a little bit more tea dyed component. Next time there's going to be a bunch of small things, so you know we're just trying out different things. But this one, fairly simple, but I think fun and usable items. 38 for you plus 9 years. I don't understand. This is part of the tentative dawn, Robin. This is, you already paid for your kit, so you will be getting this along with all of this. So this is the colored portion of the color of the month pack for January. So let's start with the core pieces. Okay, so we've got 2 sheets of cardstock. They won't all come like this. This is off the top of the batch where I weigh the paper down. So, and I'm not taking any special requests. So don't say I want that one. I mix them all up. They're completely random. So 2 sheets of cardstock, and then there'll be 15 sheets of the tea dyed, which is a light blue gray. It's supposed to be the color of when it's when it's becoming dawn, when it's not fully dark outside, but it's not fully light. That's the color this is supposed to be. That's why it's called Tentative Dawn. So there are 15 sheets, and you can see that there's a little bit of color variation. As always, so there's always a difference from the top to the bottom. And I try and mix those together so everybody gets a little bit. 15 sheets is a lot to fit on the screen. Hold on. All right, let me see if I can maneuver that a little bit. Okay, Jen, you want to get the color of the month and the mid-month mini? Hold on, I lost my pencil now. I'm reduced to using a pencil. I've lost my pens when I move my room around. Kitty Jen. So tentative, so color of the month and mid-month mini. I will get you an invoice out for that. Okay, so next after that is 3 sheets of the lined paper, the notebook paper. Oops, sorry, that's from the. And then this is, I've offered something like it before, but in a smaller sheet. This is a hole punch. This is newsprint paper, and you could see it took the die completely differently than all the other paper. So you've got this, like this is still the same. This was all even in the same batch, which is weird. Then we're getting 2 of the embossed placemats. These are, I usually know the 14 by about 10-ish. So there's 2 of these, and they have a light embossed. It's a rose pattern on them. So there'll be 2 of those, and then 3 of the wet wax. This is the kind that will get the beading on it. So you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here, but you can see where it's kind of speckledy. That's where the bubbles get caught on the paper, and it just dries like that. So one side is plainer, and then one side is usually got this bubbly kind of pattern. And so you can see this dyed darker, and these dyed darker than the other paper. I'm always fascinated by how the different papers. Candy, okay. You've got an invoice in there, I think. I would need to go look. Hold the phone. So then there are 2 of these larger invitation envelopes. These are the ones that I got for Christmas from Els. Then there are 3 of these small envelopes. And I actually think there are 2 styles. There are these pointy ones, and then there are some that have a smaller flap than this one here, but it's in the same shape. So I had to use 2 different envelopes because I've been scaventuring envelopes. Hey, Janice, how are you? And Shelly. I was going to yell out Crafting Mamas, but you have an actual name. All right, so there's the 2 of the large, 3 of the smaller. We've got 3 of the glassine bags, which came out with these kind of turned out like the wet wax deli paper sheets. It's got the speckling on it, and I love the color on this. And I think the computer is showing pretty true to the color. It's a little bit darker than the paper, but not as dark as like this paper down here. And the placemat's not quite that dark. There will be 2 of these small 4x6 flat bags. 3 of the coffee filters. And surprisingly, the coffee filters came out lighter than almost everything else. 2 6-inch doilies. 3 4-inch doilies. And 3 library cards, which I tea dyed first and then dipped in the color just to see what would happen. Oh, Curly. Is Curly in the house? Did I miss it? Curly has no sound. Yes, it's called, Janice, it's called Tentative Blue. It is a gray blue, and it's supposed to simulate the color when it's changing from night to day in the dawn, it's not fully, the sun's not fully up. It's that kind of nebulous gray blue color. So some of it's more gray and some of it's more blue, but it's definitely a lighter blue gray than, say, like Bima's blue is a very dark blue gray. And Witchy's in the house. Hello. And so we got all kinds of people in here. Oh my goodness. It's lovely to see all you ladies tonight. How are you? And then for anybody that missed it, the tea dyed component for this, I'll go through one more time. There are 15 sheets of the tea dyed paper. I went really simple with this one. I've been getting a lot of requests for a little bit more tea dyed paper in the pack. So this one should hit the high notes for people who are wanting the plain tea paper. Then there's a sheet out of a music textbook. Some of them will have text and music. Some of them will have text, and some of them will have only music. Then there are 3 of the lined notebook papers. I just love them. I don't know why. This is one of my favorite things to put in a journal. There are 2 steno papers, 6x9, and 3 sheets of undyed. This is au natural. This is how it came to me in the package, and I couldn't bring myself to dye it because it's just too much fun. It's a little bit waxy on one side. And it's, as you would expect for rice paper, it's very thin. This is for people learning calligraphy. Neato torpedo, what a miss. You're moderately neato. I like it. Oh, I do. I like the curly. The curly is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Not that I don't love all of you ladies. I do. It's just I don't get to see the curly that often, so you know. So yeah, so that it is a small in terms of how many items component, but you've got a lot going on there, and I think that the rice paper will be super fun to play with. So there's that. But the rice paper is not tea dyed. It's just that's the color it came. So, you guys, I would love to get feedback on once you've touched this and looked at it on what you think of these tea-dyed library cards with the color on top, because I'm thinking of doing this more often in a wider variety of colors. But if you guys think that it's too dark overall or whatever, you don't like it when you get it, you don't like the way it feels, because it does feel a little different. I would love to get your feedback once you've touched it. So, total pieces for this kit. Let me check for you. I don't want to lie to your faces. Is approximately 75 or 76 pieces. Because I was adding and taking away stuff at the very end. I dyed something that did not turn out at all. It was unsalvageable, and I've never had something be completely unsalvageable. So that was kind of disappointing. And that's part of I tried it 2 different ways. That's part of the delay. And we just couldn't get there. So that is the whole Tentative Dawn kit. It is, as usual, it is $21.50 for the pack. Approximately 76 pieces. 75, 76 in that general vicinity. And here you can see kind of the full range of colors of the dark and the light. So there's 2 cardstocks back here, and then you're getting 15 sheets of the blue in all of the shades. Jenny touch. Yep, I love it. You want the color of the month, Lynn? Okay. These will be being mailed out starting tomorrow. Let me get you on the list, Lynn. Hold on. Lynn J. Color of the month. They'll be being mailed out through Wednesday next week because of the thing that I don't even want to talk about. The thing that didn't work out. It made me so mad. I was so excited, but I'm going to try it a different way. I'm not going to give up, but I don't want to ruin the surprise by telling you what it was, because then it will be, if you're really looking forward to it, it doesn't work out. But so as late as Wednesday, they'll be mailing out. The tea dye is included, Cheryl. The tea pack and the color pack, they're part of the same pack. The other thing I showed before you guys came in is the other December thing that's super, super, super late. Is the mid-month mini for December was a winter multi-pack color combination. So these are my winter colors, more or less. So there are 15 tea-dyed sheets. And then there are 5 sheets of each of the colors. And the colors are, this is the midnight. This is the only one with sparkle still in it because I dyed enough for this in the sparkle. So this is the midnight with the sparkle. And all the other colors, though, I re-dyed, even the ones that we had as part of other kits. This is the gray with no sparkle. And you are getting a mix of light and dark. It's not just light pages. You can see there's some light and some dark in the pack. And there is cross-contamination from the burgundy, but I thought it was cool, so I left it in. And we're getting the lesson from Darla about, yeah, rice paper is a very interesting product. And then after that is burgundy. And then there is some, hold on, getting carried away here. Try to go too far. Hold on. I made a mistake and put the black next to the brown. That was not a good idea. Okay, so then there is the black, the hunter green. So this is supposed to be the cocoa brown. So there's a mix of light and dark browns here. Oh, no, that's the black. I'm sorry. That is the black. This is the brown. So you can see there are some lighter and some darker. This is our cocoa brown. Again, all of these are no sparkle. Okay, Melissa, you want both? Okay. And I am, again, for all the people who paid, I am so sorry. But everybody who is on this list that paid before today, you are going to get a special goodie bag with the mid-month mini next month because most of those people are have subscription services. So when your mid-month mini, the tea dye pack for the mid-month mini comes out, you will automatically get a special goodie bag to go with it. So never fear. I know I screwed up and multi. Oops, that's 2150 and 1850. Okay. All right, I got you, Melissa. Janice, you would like both too? Kitty Jen. Okay. I'm making sure. I don't want to write anybody's name down twice. Janice? And yes, I lost every pen on my desk when it moved around. I put them in a box, and I can't find the right box now. So at the moment, it is Pencil City for me. Luckily, I did find my pencil. Cheryl, you would like both too? Cheryl B. Multi, okay. Lynn, Lisa, Candy. Yes, Lynn, you have already paid for the mid-month mini, hon. So let me mark. Yeah, so if you're interested, you would just be billed for the color of the month, and I can mail those together for you. Send me an extra tentative Dawn. And so you want what you already paid for, plus you'd like an additional, Robin? Let me write you over here and then tag those together. Because Robin was so good to pay her invoice super early, and then I was a giant fuck up about the whole thing. Robin. Color of the month and mid-month mini. So yeah, I will get those in the mail for you. And because you, Lynn, because you had already paid for the multi-pack and it's really late, you will get the goodie bag with everybody else. Okay, so I got you. And then let me just make a note on here to ship the whole thing together. Other order. 2 times each, basically. Okay. Hey, Sharon, how are you? I know it may not matter to any of you, but it matters to me. I'm telling you, some days. All right, so I want to grab a calendar, you guys, because I've been planning, you know, this whole thing with the, and it's not the first time I've been late. We had the whole burgundy shenanigans that was also, oh, good. I'm so glad you're feeling better. You smelling again and all that? So I have been making a list, and based on dye times and dry times and everything, I've got everything planned out. You may be happy to know that if I can keep this shit together, I will be having through the end of March and perhaps as far as early April done by the middle to the end of February. Drove you batty. Yes, we want you to be all better, Sharon. You are too much fun and too valuable in the community. And you're an awesome human being. We want you to be well and happy. I know, Robin, but you know how I am. I worry, even if you guys are like, I know she's good for it. But what I wanted to specifically talk to you guys about is I am going to do the spring multi. I did a little bit of rearranging for the upcoming colors. Next month's color was supposed to be yellow for the mid-month mini. No, purple, lavender. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I made the spring multi-pack, the February color, and I moved lavender, which we're going to call fairy wings because I'm having fun. I found some dye recipes, and I've been doing really small batch testing. So it's going to be a lavender. I did want to get your guys' buy-in. The February pack is pink, and I know not everybody will want pink, but sparkle or no sparkle in the pink. Fair. Yes, Darla, hairy wings. We're going to go with great big hairy wings. Fairy, F-A-I-R, fairy wings. So it's going to be this nice, soft purple colored, somewhere between lavender and hyacinth, I think, if I get it right. I'm liking the test batches, but I'm not ready to show anything. Carla's so funny. So for the February color, which I'm starting soon, that will be the March color. Mid-month mini is going to be the purple. The February is going to be the spring multi-pack, which is just like the winter multi-pack, but spring colors. And there will be a taste of fairy wings in there, not hairy wings. So coming out for spring is going to be pink. Pale is the pink for the main color, which will be released at the end of January. And that's scheduled for the 28th. Your mid-month mini this month is a random tea dye kit, which you guys actually requested. And that's going to be on the 14th. That's just next week. I've been dyeing that on the side since it's tea. It's not affected by any of the colors. But in the mid-month mini pack is going to be pale pineapple, because you guys have seen my one trick wonder with the yellow. So I've gone for This has a little hint of another color in it, and it's called Pale Pineapple. Tea in pink. And Witchy's over there like, woohoo, tea! Dorinda, I know Dorinda is a big purple fan. So are you guys voting yes on the sparkle for, Robin's like, hashtag sparkle, sparkle. I was thinking to do the pink with the sparkle since it's Valentine's month, which I don't believe in. You want to be down for the tea pack for next month? Okay, let me get in the right place in my brain. I don't even know if I have that in here yet. Oh, yeah, just starting out. Okay. So we'll start you off around 15. I think that should be good. Laura Free. Mid-month mini tea. And that should be ready. I'm going to be showing it on the 14th, which means it'll mail out the 15th, 16th, and 18th. That's independent. The reason I'm doing okay with that one is because it's tea. It's not tied to the colors. So in the spring multi-pack is the Pale Pineapple. And then a color called Splat, which is the orange, which is super fun. Then we're having Olive Green in there, which I know technically doesn't match. Curly's a no sparkle girl. I get it. Curly, if I put sparkle in the black, would you like it? I believe in love. I don't believe in February. I don't believe in Valentine's Day. So, yeah, I'm going to put in the olive green right there. That is also the July color of the month. So you're getting a super early preview of the olive green. It will contain the aquamarine. It's going to contain a blue called Deep Blue Sea, which is your indigo color. And it's somewhere between, I want to say, I'm trying to base it off color, somewhere between the navy. It's not as dark as the navy, but not as light as, say, Bima's blue. It's a Hallmark holiday. And then also, it'll have the fairy wings, which is the lavender. And then it's going to have the 15 pieces of tea-dyed paper also. I believe in love 100%, Sharon. Just because it hasn't found me doesn't mean it's not out there. I'm not a humbug when it comes to that. But so I wanted to give you an idea of what the multi-pack's going to look like and let you know about the change. So here's how it's going. On January the 14th will be the random tea-dyed pack, which is going to have tea-dyed paper, book pages, small pieces, probably some grid paper. It's completely random. I have got a whole bucket of tea-dyed stuff. You guys aren't even receiving the same things. I'm just going to show you a selection of what's going to be in the kits. Well, I like it that you're back. If I didn't get picked on, I wouldn't think I was loved. So that will not necessarily be the same from kit to kit. There will be minor variations. There'll be some similar highlights. I know, right, Witchy? It is awesome, awesome. So the 14th is the random tea-dyed pack. The 28th is going to be the pink with the sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. But the mini, the mid-month mini, the winter multi-pack, that pink has no sparkle in it. So for those of you who don't want the sparkle, it's going to be in the winter pack, and I will dye a little bit extra pink so that I have just some pink paper with no sparkle in it for those of you who are anti-sparkle. Just don't give me the chocolates. Okay, and then the 18th, now this date, I've set it as the 18th of February because of where I am currently. I want to make sure that I'm on time with each, but we may move this February 18th release date back to the 11th if I am able to with the spring multi-pack. I am not sure, but that's what I'm kind of shooting for. It's going to depend on my timetable. And then the 25th of February is going to be is that right? Hold on, I got to check my brain. I think I might have wrote something down wrong. Let's see what we got. I got to go way back to the beginning of my brain. Brain 2.1. Here we go. Okay, what do we got going on here, Amy? Oh, March is olive green. I moved olive green and grass green around. I made grass green for June. Olive green is going to be the March color, so it's coming sooner rather than later for those of you that are olive lovers. So on the 25th of March, we'll be releasing the olive green, which is, I'm mixing it myself. I couldn't find a single color dye that I liked. I tried 3 different brands, and I didn't completely like them. So I'm mixing my own shit. You want sparkle tea? I can try. Yeah, it does actually. And there's nothing wrong with sage, but that's not the color I'm going for. Nothing wrong with sage at all. It is a beautiful color, but when you want olive, that's no good. Carla, you are in fine form tonight. And then again, March the 11th is going to be the fairy wings. And March the 25th will be aquamarine. So for those of you that were asking about the aquamarine, the lavender, the olive, I've got you covered. I've rearranged things around. I played with I haven't fully fleshed out the summer multi-pack, which is coming out. I'm trying to release them before, the season, so you can have a taste of the color. The summer multi-pack will be the May mid-month mini. So, and I'm going to try and do some custom mixed colors in that one as well. Your unicorn pea sparkles? Really? Oh, gosh, Laura. Oh, my goodness. You guys are killing me. Dorinda's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. I want it all. Gimme. I'm going as fast as I can, Dorinda. So that's the timetable that I'm looking at. And I even went so far as to make sure, this is how many days I think I need for this. Now I'm doing the petal pink. It's going to be this color for February, but I'm supplementing with an add-on color of fuchsia. So if you like the really hot pink, I have not dyed any of it yet. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I'm going to give it a go. And if it comes out okay, there will be a side pack available of 10 or 15 sheets if you want to supplement your color of the month pack with fuchsia. That will be an option for you. And I'm putting in some non-dyed items into the February kit as well. There'll be a little goodie pack that's non-dyed items. Ooh, wow. I need to free. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that shortly. Subscriptions are only going to be available through Patreon or Etsy. They will not be available on here. People who already have subscriptions will be fine until their year runs out. So if you just signed up recently for a subscription, you can do that. It's good for a full year. I do have some people who signed up way in the way back, whose subscriptions are coming to an end in May. Hot pink, cool. And we have coral coming up. I've got a lot of fun colors in the hopper for this year. I hope. I took a lot of your suggestions, and I've really been. I'll do my best, Melissa. I can only work with how the dye comes out of the hot pink. Is it booby pink? I don't think it is. I think this is more booby pink. If you got hot pink boobies, you might be doing it wrong. You might be misusing that particular area of your body. So, if you are genuinely wanting to set up a subscription through PayPal, which is how a lot of the people are on here, there are a few Patreon members. But if you're specifically looking, I'm making the change at the end of this month. It's going to be $50 to get both kinds of kits. You like magenta? I am not surprised. I'm going to write it down though. Curly equals likes magenta. But that's a It's not necessarily considered a girly color, you know what I mean? But after the first of the month, February, that subscription is gonna bump to 50. For the right now, you can get on PayPal for the subscription is the price that it currently is. So if you just wanted to get the color of the month every month, you would get a recurring invoice at the appropriate time of the month for $21.50. If you just want the mid-month mini, you would get an invoice at the appropriate time of the month for $18.50. If you wanted both, then it would be that amount combined, obviously. Everything is well, okay, I can see that being a thing, Carla. I was not informed on that situation, so I can see you being more magenta than pink. I know, I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, does Carly know about the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Not everybody's. Yeah, I know, because I don't have to think about the Minnesota cold. We've talked about it a lot, but I am thinking it's going to be probably not sooner. It's going to be later rather than sooner. I had something happen with my son, and this was part of the hang up again. My youngest son, Steven, lost his place to live last week, and he needed a plane ticket to California. He's going to go stay with some relatives of my ex's family, and he needed help getting there. And I wasn't willing to give him cash, but I was willing to help him with the plane ticket. So a lot of the money I had saved up went for that. So I've talked to Els and I've talked to Mike, and we've run the numbers and stuff. Well, he is 20. So he's not a baby, but he's my baby. He's my youngest son. He's fine. It was over COVID, it was 3 of them living in an apartment, and one of them got sick first, and they were pulling it together. And I'll give me a second, Curly. And then they all had COVID, and now they're all fine. But, in the meantime, they haven't been able to pay their rent and stuff. And I know they're not going to get evicted over that, but he worked it out with the manager. They let them out of the lease. But he had to go before the end of this month. And he doesn't drive. He's like me. He doesn't like driving. And so I couldn't say no. This part I haven't really talked about, but I did go out and I talked to Els and Mike, and I talked about, what's a reasonable time frame on getting a job and getting a car and all that. And so I have until the summer, basically. Els doesn't think I can save up the money to move before the summer. And I'm thinking end of spring, end of April-ish. But if it takes longer, it takes longer. What I'm saving for very first is a car. And I was a little more than a third of the way there, but a plane ticket to California last minute is not cheap. And we tried to find something on the bus that would work for and all that. It just, how it worked out was I paid for a plane ticket. And I know he's safe, and I know where he is, and so I don't have to worry about it. And that makes me happy because I know where my son is, and we had a good long talk. And so some things have been cleared, and I think that we'll have a better relationship going forward. So the money thing sucks, but I know my son is safe, and so that makes me super happy. Oh, Carla, I was not always a good mama, but they're my children. Even if Liam came back and needed help, that as a parent, I probably could not say no. So now I'm back on to I was a little more than a third of the way to the car. Now I'm probably like an eighth to a quarter of the way there. But hi, Suze. But here are some good things that I have enough dye to do through March. I have a pretty good start on the paper I need. I have a pretty good start on the one other thing that I spent money on, knowing that I was going to stay, was I went ahead and I ordered a bed frame. And I got some risers for it. So there are now some storage under my bed. I spent yesterday doing that, so that I can sleep on my bed, which is a good thing. And I will get a picture. The room is about halfway done. Okay, Dorinda, that would be awesome. I don't want to put your business out in the public. There are options there. And if you do both, we can talk about what the combined price is and all that. That would be awesome. So, but yeah, so it's looking like as late as summer, but I'm still kind of aiming for spring. I was trying to leave much earlier than that, and with the sales and everything, it was going well. And then I got sidetracked with my son, and I didn't have. So there will be a sale this coming Monday, I think. Let me look at my calendar again. Hold the phone. You know what? It's going to be. Where am I? So we're doing the mid-month mini next Thursday, which is the random tea dyed pack. I will do this sale then. I'll add on. I've been like packaging up items as I've been going through things, moving my stuff around. Oh, I'm so glad you liked your tags. Tags are so much fun. Oh, you know what? That's the other thing I wanted to tell you, ladies. I'm so all over the place. I did do some tags. So when I do next Thursday, the mid-month mini, the random tea dyed pack, I will offer some tags as well. Hold on, there are small ones too. These were so last minute, and we did, you can see, have some, I dropped the tags smack into the dye. So some of them are all dyed. Sales scare you? Do they make your wallet go, no? So these will be available next Thursday. I don't want to try and tie it up into today's, because most of you have already paid, and I don't want to just have to invoice you for a tag. Here's what happened. I had about 15 people marked as moderators. A lot of you are no longer marked as moderators, but what I did do was put you in as authorized users. Anybody who was a moderator before should still be able to post links. You should be able to, whatever all the benefits are, you're just not blue. Sharon, if you message me, I would like you to be a moderator. I just want to make sure that that's working for you. I think some people had become moderators, and I heard through a third party they didn't want to be. So I've made anybody who's not blue right now in the room, you're an authorized, or whatever it is, an approved user. But it's not just you, it's several people. Because I had one of those mini sales, and there were so many people that were blue. I was having a hard time following it. So, but anybody who's, I just don't want people to feel pressured that they need to be moderators. Anybody who's no longer a moderator and you would like to be again, just message me, because I don't honestly know how much validity went behind that, but I didn't want to make it so you guys couldn't post links and stuff, because that's one of the reasons that you have moderators. Yeah, and they do get lost in the sea of blue. So if you want to be a moderator again, just message me and let me know. I am fine with it. And anybody who is already a moderator, I don't have any problems with. I just did that so it would be safe. And Carla, likes to break our brain with videos, so there's no way I'm taking away her panties. Also, between her and Curly, I have to have them as mods, so I don't have to approve their messages. And there is some new stuff in the Etsy store. I've been slowly adding things in. I don't know why you're not blue, Janie. I don't think I took your skirt away. Ugh, Etsy. But I don't want anybody to feel like I went, I don't want that person to be a moderator anymore. No, I heard around the way that some of the people that were moderators did not want to be. And, I don't want to play games. So if you don't want to be a moderator and you don't want to tell me that, this way, I know the people that come back and ask me. Yeah. So, but I didn't want to, because I didn't know exactly how many people that encompassed. I just made all of those people approved users. You can still post links, and you should be able to still do some of the things moderators do. And with the approved users, you're allowed to swear and stuff too. So that's a bonus. Oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know why that is. Hold on, Janie. I'm going to fix you right now, because you're like the super moderator ever. Unless you don't want to be one. And I'm not offended if you don't want to be a moderator someplace else, you know. You do a lot of work for Stacy, and I see you at lots of places. You have to go into your settings in your studio. But yeah, you can totally do that. Okay. So, you know, but now you're all approved users. So, Melissa, shit. Okay. I love all of you ladies, and I don't carry grudges. I might not tell you right away that you hurt my feelings or that something happened, but I will always get back to you and let you know. But I don't carry around grudges, and I don't like games, and you know, I'm just here to have fun and dye paper, and if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Y'all know you're welcome to hang out here, and you never need to buy a thing. I love it when you throw your wallets and your monies at me, but it's not required. You can come here and hang out and swear or not swear, because I love you guys as a community, and I don't want to have that kind of bullshit going around. We lift each other up, or the people that don't want to lift each other up can just fucking go away. I'm sorry. Melissa, you got to pay your bills first, girl. Even I got to pay my bills. So, you know, if you don't like being here, you don't like the way I handle things, you don't like how many sales I have, you don't like how many sales I don't have, you don't like whether or not I do tutorials, I could give a flying fuck. The people that want to be here are here. And if they don't, they don't. But, you know, Carla, then don't throw your wallet at me, honey. Or your couch change. You gotta deposit that gently. So that's as frank as I'm ever going to be with you guys. You know, whatever you do, it's all you. I genuinely, in this way, I mean it from a loving place deep in my heart. I don't give a fuck what you do. You got to do what's right for you. And if it hurts my feelings, I'll let you know. But I'm not going to hold a grudge, and I'm not going to play games with you. I want you all to do the things that make you happy. Just be Amy, not Frank. I saw the thing about Frank. Jersey's got it going on sometimes. So, you know, that's my 2 cents. That's my swear words for the day. You know, I love you guys, and I want to be around you for as long as I can. I so enjoy this community and the amazing talent that you guys have. But I can't. There are certain emails that I'm just not going to open anymore. I'm not going to open myself up to that. So I figure anybody that's here and buys, they want to, but there is honestly, no pressure. If you come here every time and you never buy a thing, and there are some people in the room and that are in the room regularly and they don't buy anything, and I don't care, because I like their company. It's not, yes, I like making money. Oh no, you've got a Tumblr going on now. But I'm here for the people. Making money is secondary to me. I didn't come here to make money. I came here to make art first. The dyeing the paper thing was a happy accident, and I've run with it. But I'm mostly here just to be social with you guys. Jeannie, thank you so much. So that's my whole thing for today. Do you guys want to vote on live after the live, or are you sick of me? Oh my God, she has the best memes. I'm going through my Facebook every day like, yup. So if you guys would like the live after the live, it would be at about 7:45, 7:50. Right, Darla? There's no quitting now. We have to have the paper. So I want you guys to know how much I truly appreciate having you around. Every time I'm live, you lift up my spirits. When I've been depressed, coming on here is hard, but I always feel better. So thank you for giving me a place to go. Oh, if it's 10:13 there, it'll be 10:45-ish when I come back. And Robin's like, I'm back. And I'm like, we're leaving. So I love you guys so much. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you for purchasing today and for every other day you have purchased. If you are watching this back and you decide you got to have it, you have through the weekend. Otherwise, it's going on to Etsy. And once it's on Etsy, I don't pull it out of the shop. And the Etsy prices are higher, I'll be honest with you. Yep, I'm with you, Melissa. I've got all those things and then some. So, but coming on here, you guys make me happy. And so thank you so much. I will see you guys who are willing to come back and sit with me and do some fun stuff at about 7:45, 8:45, 9:45, and 10:45 across the country. Oh, do you want to be down for the Tentative Dawn, which is this, or the color, the mid-month mini, which is a multi-pack of these colors? It's a midnight with sparkle, then it's plain gray, plain burgundy, black, hunter green, cocoa brown, and pink. The only one that has sparkle in it is the midnight. Okay, Suze, you let me know. I am on Facebook, and I'll pop my email in here just in case. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Yes, I will send you a bill. It will be after the live. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Until I see you in one of my lives at 45 minutes or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. I will. I didn't get anything in there for today, but I will post all the links in there afterwards. I came on at like 6:02. I was like skidding into the home plate in the last minute there. So I'll see you in just a bit, guys. Love you much. Bye, 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 bye. Mary Park, Carla. The end.